Look at the fleet just opening up there. Oh, it's so glorious when you look at it from a distance like this. Very, very cool. Hello guys, and welcome to a new Sea Power video today by me, Vulcan. In this one we're going to be playing the mission Taiwan Strait Dash. This is a follow-on mission from the previous we played, from the Never Fade Away campaign made by Cent. If you enjoy the look of Sea Power, make sure to check the link to the Steam page in the description. Let's read the briefing for this one. Task Force Buzzard with the 2 Kiev-class aircraft carriers will sail from Qingdao to Sanya Naval Base, where we will begin interdiction and escort operations against crucial shipping lanes that pass through the South China Sea. However, we must dash past the Taiwan Strait to reach our destination. NATO forces will do anything to stop our powerful and glorious task force. We have to be ready to engage several surface units and submarines. The Minsk and Novorossiysk must survive. The Chinese Navy is providing limited support with 3 OSA missile boats. Good luck, comrade. We are counting on you. Alrighty, so as you can see we have ourselves an S-300 missile battery. It's quite dark though, so you can barely see them. But these have Grumble missiles. I'm going to set all of these immediately to weapons free, so they just freely engage any targets that get in range. Wonderful. We have another one up here, another S-300 battery, which will also set to weapons free. Wonderful. So, lots of SA-10s with those Grumbles. We have our Chinese vessels here, which I'm going to slow down because they're going at 41 knots. They're going to get spotted if they're going that fast. But what I might do is set up one of them on the near side to the Taiwan Strait with a surface search radar, maybe. You can see there is a couple of enemy contacts here already. We got some aircraft in the sky. We've got a spy ship that's probably the one spotting those. If we right click it will tell us what is spotting them. The Tu-16 is actually spotting them, which is our E-warplane. This comes with a nice jammer. We'll have that sit behind the fleet and provide offensive ECM onto enemy missiles coming in. We have an IL-38 that's going to be providing ASW operation against enemy submarines. We've got the Su-24s. These are coming with the AS-11 Kilter, which is an anti-radiation missile, so seed missile. And we've got some MiG-23s here that are hovering over China. So we'll just have them hang out for the time being, that's okay. And then our main fleet, it consists of the Minsk and the Novorossiysk, which are both Kiev-class aircraft carriers. We've got a Submarine on the rear and 2 Submarines on our flanks. We've got the Slava in front of the carriers and then 3 Udaloys at the very front. So what we're going to do to start off with is I'm going to get some cap up for the fleet, so we'll just launch our Yaks. We'll go for plenty of Yaks, just launch 2 flights from each takeoff spot. So we'll have a total of 12 Yaks in the sky, and then we're going to launch some helicopters from the second carrier. So we'll do probably 6 of them, and they can spread out some sonar buoys in front of the fleet as we come through the strait. Now, since we know that these are enemy, most likely Adams class, we should probably launch some missiles their direction. So get them out of the way. We'll use my Slava, and I'll send maybe 4 at each. Off they go. Give them something to worry about. Also, since we're going to be just ramming through the strait here, we might as well have my radars on, so I will do that in just a moment. I'm going to have them split up, actually, so we won't do the second volley just yet. We'll let them fly off before we send the next ones. Alright, let's go ahead and set all our radars on. Light up the fleet. Okay, and hopefully we'll see any incoming aircraft. Oh, there's actually quite a lot of stuff there. There's a Submarine class that we've spotted now. Spotted that. The T-16 again. Alright, T-16's doing a good job. I think we just send everything from the Slava then. Just do another 4 on the Submarines. And we can do 4 on the north side ship. Pretty cool looking at the carriers in the background there. There's all of the aircraft taking off. Go back to the Slava. And we'll launch the last 4 missiles at whatever was behind. That seems like a pretty big fleet. There's also a unit over here that we should probably engage. We can use maybe a sunburn or 2. We'll do 2 sunburns towards whatever that is. Could be a lot of things, but it's definitely enemy. And launching those missiles away. Good stuff. Looks like an enemy aircraft coming in. Let's get these up to altitude. We'll do 2 in front of the fleet at 10,000. And then we can do 2 and maybe like 36,000, like just max height. And we could just dive on stuff if it needs to be. Guns can go 36. Wonderful. Alright, so missiles well on their way. Our spy ship still doing alright. Hasn't been spotted yet. What is this aircraft? It's currently flying at 40,000 feet. What's the range on these? We are in range actually to launch the OSAs as well. Launch from the OSAs, so I might do that. Just so that we get use out of these. We've got a Vampire called. Not sure entirely where that was. Alright, there go the sticks. They'll come in from the side as these come in from the front, so that'll work out pretty nicely. These are slower, so they're gonna maybe be a little bit late. There's a bunch of aircraft up here. They're all at 36,000 feet. Alright. Get these up to 36,000 feet. All flights on standby. Okay, Submarines, they've got longer range missiles, so they'll have to be ready to shoot those down. How fast are they going? 622 knots. Also, we hit whatever that is, so that's good. Looks like there's maybe a second there. First one got hit hard. Okay, they are coming into range. Let's just make sure we launch at those, because that is definitely an enemy formation coming at us. Oh, those ones are only at 10,000 feet. What did I see at 36,000 feet? Oh, these are Harriers. Okay. Well, they're coming in hot, that's for sure. Alright, we took that out. Now we're having to deal with the harpoons that are coming in. Interesting. Look at the fleet just opening up there. Oh, it's so glorious when you look at it from a distance like this. Very, very cool. There's even more coming in there. They're all at low altitude. Oh, we took out a Tarawa class. Nice. The Styx is coming in to finish the job. Oliver has a Perry trying to get out the way. We've also got more sandboxes, but they've all homed in on the Tarawa because it's got the largest radar signal. So that's a bit of a shame. We're going to be wasting quite a lot of missiles there. The Perry and the Esperance might just get away with it. Although these two Styx are still firmly set on the Esperance at least. Oh, we also have harpoons coming in for the poor boats here. Let's just get these to start speeding up. 2 weapons free on all of these. Okay, I actually shot that down with the Seaworth. Nice. Yeah, the Perry somehow got away with that. Crazy. What about our own ships? Are we doing okay? We shot down all of the harpoons that were coming in. Okay, now there's another unit over here that's at high altitude. Alright, the Esperance did take a hit from the Styx, and these Styx just went over the Tarawa that's sinking. That would have been where the Harriers came from. Like that harpoon's going to get through. There's one of the Osas. Oh, there's also a harpoon, or a Tomahawk, sorry, on the way. A bunch of ships back here. Virginia class, Tycho, Perry, Galveston. Okay. Right, one thing I should be doing as well is using offensive ECM over the fleet. Right, we're going to want to engage this A6. That's dropped some harpoons on us, I imagine, and it now has some clusters left, so we're going to make sure that doesn't hit the mark. Nice, good kill. Right, the Perry has launched another one at the poor Osas. Let's make sure that we engage that if we can. We can send maybe 4 sunburns at the Perry. I think it should be fine. Everything okay? Nothing took too much damage? Looks like we're all good. The helicopters are currently just floating around. We should get them to work in placing their sonar buoys. Oh, some more harpoons on the way. Alright, well, I'm sorry, Osis, but you're dead. These Chinese vessels also should make sure that I'm engaging this Tomahawk. Well, never mind. Tomahawk's just going to float on through. That's the Osagon. And goodbye to our radar. Savage. Oh, I think that hit the little island there. Interesting. Oh, another harpoon sneaking through. They're coming in like crazy. So this was a Garcia that we destroyed. Still more harpoons coming in from that direction. Fortunately, there's another Os getting taken out by the harpoons. Alright, what's the range like on these? We're not going to reach those units just yet. Shame my sandboxes kind of wasted themselves on the Taro when we didn't get the Perry as well. That's okay. We still have quite a lot of missiles left, because both our carriers also carry sandboxes. They have 8 sandboxes each. Actually, that could be a volley. We could send 16 sandboxes from the carriers. Not a bad idea. We just send it at the Tycho, and then we send it at the Galveston. Or the Virginia is probably a better target. Alright, wonderful. Having our carriers be able to fire these missiles is absolutely awesome. There they go. Very cool. Right, there is another vessel that we just flew past by the looks of things. Sandbox is coming in fast. These things 1,600 knots. Harry should get hit. Right, we'll have this yak go down low again, and they can go and engage that helicopter. My cap over China can come down and take out some of these helicopters as well. A couple of aircraft up here. Yeah, no chance. That Perry is a goner. Thought it might catch one or two, but didn't catch any of them. Whoa. So 3 massive holes in the side. That thing is gone. Okay, these are the 3 helicopters. I should have probably already had them on their way, but I kind of want them to just travel down the channel. Just head down the strait, find us targets. These MiGs could actually go for the AWACS over here. There's an American AWACS plane. Killing that would be really helpful. But we're going to be getting very, very close to Taiwan. And they inevitably are going to have some missile defense there. I'm going to have some of these yaks move out and engage these sprites. If I can keep my little scout ship available, then that will continue to provide me with info, which would be nice. Alright, that yak can head home. These sprites dead. We'll send this yak home as well. Okay, so that's the 8 from the first carrier, that's the 8 from the second carrier. All floating towards these ships. We did lose track, but I think they have command guidance. It should be okay. Start shifting the Tu-16 forwards. Also, since I know where these are, we might as well put their surface search on, and maybe we can use them down the coast here. Spot something for me. Let's just go ahead flank. Get that ship to work. Another aircraft coming in. It's like another Harrier. So it's at 40,000 feet. There's probably... oh, I guess it can only be a Harrier. Crazy high. But we've still got 4 aircraft hovering around the fleet, so that's absolutely fine. Not quite sure what to do with these aircraft. What's the range on these? It's a decent amount. I could use them to take out the radar on the fleet further back. Like, just take out the radars on all of these ships, especially the Taiko would be a great target. Only problem with doing that is the Taiko has quite long-range missiles that can probably counter me. But we can launch them from 200 feet, so how about when we get closer, we go nice and low, and we launch the missiles from like a low altitude. I'm going to start launching some sonar buoys with the IL-38. We'll just go max Watch the wings fold back there. Probably do the same with these, just set them to max speed. We get over to the E3A quickly. Okay, not long until our missiles engage these vessels. When we get close enough with the rest of our vessels, we can use the remainder of the sunburns to take them out. We're just going to have them split off and engage these helicopters. And my other yaks here, they're going to hopefully engage these units that are hovering around at high altitude. It looks like, you know, they're the Harriers that were patrolling around the carrier, but they have nowhere to land now because the carrier's dead. And not much reaction yet. I mean, usually the Tycho would be engaging. Oh, it is engaging. There we go. Yeah, they're trying to shoot them down now. The Tycho can fire a lot of missiles, so I expect some of these to be shot down shortly. Poor little helicopter, won't see it coming. Oh wow, their missiles are not doing very well. We've all missed so far, and we're getting very close. They still have the Sea Whiz. I only need one or two to break through, and then the second wave should finish them off. Oh, if we could hit the Tycho, that would be huge. Oh, the dream. Oh, it was close. Right, this next lock's coming in. Yeah, if we could have, that would have been amazing. Right, these seem to have lost guidance, which is really sad. I guess they got jammed. One of them's on target, but the rest are all off. I imagine if the command guided one gets jammed. Yeah, that one just got jammed as well. Then the rest of them just get thrown off. That's the Tycho at work there. Right, we'll send a couple missiles after the E-3A. Hopefully take that out. If we do, I'll have the MiGs go after these helicopters. There's the other missile, that's really cool. No chance. You're gonna. Wait, both of these missiles are fine. Killed that. Oh, one of them fired too. Okay, one of them reached before the other. Okay, there was a third missile there somewhere. Yeah, there. Harriers up there. Wild. Oh, the evac bingo. No. The last moment. Bad times. Oh, these should probably get their king bolts off. And get the hell out of there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have they got to guide them in? I don't think they do. But we should probably dive down to 50 feet and get out of dodge. Okay. Let's go nice and low. Take out the SH-2F. These are even faster than any of the other missiles we've sent at them so far. I'm really hoping to hit the Tycho, take out its radar, and we'll be absolutely laughing. It's a good hit. Very nice. This one's going for the Tycho. Nice, 2 hits on the Galveston. And good hit on the Tycho. Nice. Right, hopefully that's damaged the radars. Galveston's actually on fire after that. Got a couple of their ships on fire after that. That was a very effective strike from the Su-24s. Okay, well, a lot of my yaks are heading home. We haven't seen any submarines yet. Like, overall, things are going pretty well. We haven't had any real damage to our fleet. We managed to avoid a lot of the initial incoming shots there. I might get the Novorossiysk to start launching some of its yaks to act as new cap. We don't really have the distance to do like long range strikes. There we go. Nice. Good kill. These actually do have, just realised, Wow, look at that. They're going so fast. Let's have them slow down a little bit. There's a B-52. Hello? I'm gonna get one of my Su-24s to go and kill that. It's crazy. Yeah, in the distance there. B-52. Okay, it flared. Is it enough? No. Goodbye. Alright, now this is officially a radar plane, so let's just go cruise speed up at like 36,000 feet. We'll whack its surface search radar on. We can see an extra couple of ships here. What are they? Oh, are they fishing boats? Oh, too late. They might be fishing boats. I'm gonna bring up my helicopter a little bit here. Hopefully we can get a radar lock. Full radar echo there. Is that the same one as before? That's just offensive ECM those. Actually, I might offensive ECM that aircraft. Okay, carrier ops at the moment, very cool. We just open the formation window a little bit, see what we got. These ones are all the new ones. And no luck at the moment with spotting anything. My IL-38 is still on its pattern. Swing around there, take out the helicopter. There it is. Okay, that shot it down. Wonderful. And the next one, we have a missile coming for the Su-24. Managed to flare off that. Very nice. Let's engage. You see Sprite, although the Grumble might get it. Yep, the Grumble got it. Okay, then I'm just going to move these away. Oh, the Perry actually sunk because of that strike. Crazy. That's good because it means any follow-up missile strike is going to be able to get through a lot easier. Right, all of these are just going to turn into, check that range. These Tychos, they have pretty long anti-air range. So 40 nautical miles. Let me just check that on the map. Alright, so we need our boys to be out here, and then we can set them up to 36,000 feet, put their radars on. Okay, cool. Ooh, there we go. Hello, Mr. Submarine. I'm going to drop an active sonar buoy near that. Then we'll mark that so in case the track disappears. And then I'll drop some torpedoes in there as well. How all of my KA is doing. I'm not doing anything. Just have that continue. Good. Nice ASW operations going on. And the carriers will be taking in these aircraft. All slowly but surely landing back on the carrier. We're just going to go straight for this aircraft. It's just the last Harrier, I think, from that little formation that was there. We've got good information on all of these. Looks like we disabled one of those guys. The Galveston also really badly damaged. If I'd got the SU-24s to engage before we sent the missiles from the carrier, that would have been insane. It would have worked out really well. Now it's just going to be a matter of speeding up the game, I think, and then getting the rest of the missiles on target, because my yaks aren't going to get over there very quick. Alright, we've got more information on this. We just know that it's a US nuclear submarine. We're going to drop a couple of AT-2s as well. We've got an active return because of the active sonar buoy there. There we go, right on top of them. Okay, I'm going to start placing some more sonar buoys around the place. These torpedoes, hopefully they don't hit the floor. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, well, it's a bit awkward. Not deep enough. I think the UMGT will probably be okay. Just have my KA-27s go hunt it down. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. We'll go 5 times speed, and the fleet should just be going as fast as they can, really. Truth is, the carrier needs to go at full speed whilst it's doing carrier ups anyway. We are currently 166 nautical miles away from the Virginia, so a ways to go, but not too long till we're in range with the Submarines. These have 135 nautical mile range. SU-24 still doing their job. Oh, these were Pegasus. Okay. Interesting. Did I lose a yak? I feel like we lost a yak. So it's a Los Angeles class. That's been identified. I need to get rid of that. We'll just be dropping a torpedo straight on top of it. And hopefully these ones will be okay. Right into its baffles would be nice. It is turning to the right. So if I can get behind it with the helicopter, it should have a hard time dodging that bad boy. There it goes. Oh, there was a noisemaker there. I don't know if that was from a different submarine. It looks like this is tracking the noisemaker, unfortunately, as the LA dives away. Gonna send any and all we have nearby to engage that. Okay, lovely. This one's got back on track. Oh, there's no way that UMGT did not track that. Right, this one looks like it's on target, so that's okay. We only really need to hit one. That poor submarine is a goner. Yeah, the other torpedo is completely thrown off. This one, no chance. Very nice. Good hit. Okay, this active isn't picking anything up, so I think the noisemaker was just where it was showed up on the radar wrong for a second. I want to finish this off, so these two KA-27s should get the job done. We'll have the other KA-27s continue on their way. And we'll keep things sped up. We need to get the fleet moving. And there goes the torpedoes. LA is not even moving now, so could be pretty simple for the torpedoes. Oh, it's actually surfacing as well. Oh, you see the other torpedo in front there, going straight across. Whoa. Look at that. That's crazy, that's right underneath it. Not good. Not good at all. The flooding there is going to take it to the bottom. Yep, it's a goner. LA class down. Very nice kill. Very, very nice kill indeed. Gonna rest on the bottom. We need to be within 135. We're just going to speed things up all the way. Get on the map here and just speed it up 20 times right now. Got to be careful not to let these Su-24s get too close. Where's my Tu-16? That can start travelling towards them. We can actually put the offensive ECM over the enemy fleet, which would be the dream. Could have done that as well whilst I sent in the enemy missiles. Well, the friendly missiles that we sent towards them. Right, we are coming into range. Another 10 nautical miles. I'm just gonna drop loads of sono boys in the meantime. One of the O's is still alive. Okay. Alright, it's time to launch some missiles. We'll probably send 4 sunburns, I think. I mean, what is it? Tycho, Virginia? Tycho, I think, had its radar hit, so I think 4 might slip through. We could send 4 at each. We'll send them from there. Then 4 at the Tycho. Solidly early in the morning now. Okay, wonderful. And now we can just speed it up again whilst the missiles fly towards the enemy. I'm going to change course a little bit so that we close distance a bit faster. Alright, these should be launching plenty of missiles at us to counter these. But they're not, because I'm pretty sure the Tycho's radar is done for. Only the Virginia, and the Virginia's only just noticed them. These things are coming in very, very fast though. I think the Tycho can even use its missiles there. It doesn't have its radar. Right, one of them got hit by the Sea Whiz, second one did not. The Virginia there going up in smoke in the distance. Oh, it's beautiful. So many hits. Oh, and there it goes. Completely destroyed that one. Tycho, all getting some missiles off. Chaff throws off one of the missiles. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure like the Tycho should be able to still fire missiles, it's just not going to be very accurate. It's 2 hits. And a third. Boom. That is going to be a very, very dead Tycho class. Alright, nice. Okay, so we've got the 2 left, the Galveston and whatever the other one was. A lay. Okay. Well, all the while, we are still closing range. Let's just speed up the game a bit. See that yak fly overhead, that was cool. All of the yaks are going to be back. Tycho's dead. Alright, so we can move up a little bit here with the Su-24s. Does the Galveston have SM2s? No, the Galveston's not very good. Just the lay class here, which has SM2s. They're actually 80 nautical mile range, so let's not push it. I didn't realise they had longer range ones as well. Well, plenty of sonar buoys all over the place. And it doesn't look like any more be seen. At least not close by. So we're waiting for the Stoichi here to get in range. That needs to be within the 135 nautical miles, so we're getting there. 139. I'll wait for them to come a little bit closer than the 135. We don't want to fire them at like max range. Well, actually, one of the reasons why they might not have been able to is because the Tu-16 is still using the offensive ECM on them as well, so the jamming might have allowed the missiles to get through a lot easier there. Alright, let's now send them. Alright, so those are all away. Very good. They go. The fleet moves onwards through the Taiwan Strait. Gotta hope those missiles hit the mark. Coming in thick and fast. Right, down they go. Let's slow it down as they come in close. It's always weird, like slowing it down after speeding it up and thinking, oh, it's still sped up because these things are moving so fast. We can't see the ship we're going for with these, but still got a good radar track. And we can see it now as it goes up in smoke. The Galveston limping. Last 4 missiles coming in. Did manage to throw off some chaff at least. I think this one's actually going for the chaff. This one is certainly not. This one's looking to blast it. From the bow, and boom. Big hit. Another one straight through. And another one. Yeah, that's not going to last very long.
On station.
Let's hope it doesn't survive, because otherwise we're going to be waiting a severely long time to kill it. I'm out of long-range missiles, I believe. It is fully on fire, at least. So, shouldn't be very long now until that is sunk. Meanwhile, just have these go hunt down this helicopter. Oh, no, there we go. It's gone. And that is victory. Glorious task force will wreak havoc now that it has been unleashed. There we go. Decisive victory. Destroyed a Tarawa-class Galveston, Tycho, Virginia, Adams-class LA, 2 Oliver Hazard Perrys, Esperance-class, Garcia-class, 2 Pegasus, and the Los Angeles. We shot down 2 P-52 bombers, 12 Harriers. Some of those would have been still on the Tarawa, I imagine. 2 A-6Es, an E-3A, a bunch of Sea Sprites went down. The helicopters and the Cobras would have been on the Tarawa as well. We lost some of my OSAs from the Chinese. We lost one Yak-38 in the head-on with the enemy Harrier, and then we lost an SA-10, which is the radar site. And there you go. Really fun mission. Make sure to go check out the entire campaign linked in the description. Also, if you enjoyed Sea Power, make sure to go check that out as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.